The players going through their warm-ups for this encounter. The Italian in his first Olympic encounter, his first Olympic appearance here in Paris. And he starts his campaign against the Surinamese. Second match of the tournament for Opti of Suriname. Lost his opening game to the number 1 seed, and if he is to have a chance to advance, he needs to win here. The umpire and service judge, Jakob Sindberg, is the service judge from Denmark. Diraj Guniadroy, the umpire from Mauritius. "27 years old, Opti. This is the third time he's qualified for the Olympic Games. He competed at the Rio 2016 Games. Unfortunately, although he qualified, didn't get the opportunity to play at Tokyo 2020. He was bitten by the COVID-19 bug, but he is back now. Had his best ever performance in the opening round against the top seed, so that will give him some confidence against Toti coming into this one. Toti to serve, and a brilliant service return from Opti. He starts brilliantly. Vibrant atmosphere. Giovanni Toti is the first Italian to compete in men's singles at the Olympic Games in badminton, so he creates history for his country. And after a slow start, he takes the lead in the opening game. Turning up the intensity now, the Italian. Opti on defense and unable to soak up the pressure. And after taking a 2-0 lead, he finds himself 4-2 down in the opening game. Played 2 matches at the 2016 Rio Olympic Games, did the Surinamese. Lost both of them, 21-2, 21-3 and 21-5, 21-6. So 11 points, the most he got in any one match at the Rio Olympic Games, and so the 12 points he got in his opening encounter against Xi is the most he's ever gotten in an encounter at the Olympic Games. There's another wonderful bit of play coming from the Italian. Fine combination and finishing with a lovely drive. And now he has a 3-point advantage in this opening game. The Italian coming into this as the favorite. And Opti feeling the pressure now from the 23-year-old. Oh, another brilliant shot. That's a run of 5 points now for the, that's 7 points for the Italian. Opti looking shell-shocked here. Struggling in just about every department of the game now, the Surinamese. The Italian fans in, and no doubt enjoying this opening effort from this young 23-year-old. And Opti finally breaking the run from Toti, stopping it at 8 points. One of the longer rallies of the match, if not the longest rally of the match. And it's Shorin Opti who comes up trumps with a lovely drive. And Toti got nowhere near that. That's beautiful badminton. Needs a lot more of that, the Surinamese, if he is to make a match of this. Toti goes right back to work though. Takes the 10-4 advantage. Does have quite a bit of experience playing on the Badminton World Tour. And the Italian, 3 round of 16 performances in 2024 alone. So pretty good experience coming into the Olympic Games, even though it's his first time on this glorious stage.
En die service return, daar mij Naka shuttle gaan alleen vooral, want ik probeer naar die lijnen te zetten.
Maar begin direct zo.
Wanneer hij dat doet, stapt hij uit naar die lijn, want hij verwacht dat je dan rechtstreeks daarom naar boven speelt.
Shorin Opti started playing badminton at the age of 4. He is from a family of badminton players. 6 times the Surinamese national champion. But he's up against it in what is a 4th Olympic match for him. 2 matches at the 2016 Games in Rio. He's already had 1 here. This is his 2nd encounter, a match in which he needs a win to have any shot of advancing to the round of 16 in this competition. 13 groups, the winner of each group advancing to the round of 16, and 3 best 2nd place players also making it through as Toti comes up short with the drop shot. And Opti halving the lead here. Another lengthy rally that Opti finds a way to come out on top. Cutting the advantage now to 5 points. Can he make a push midway this game? Great dropper from the Italian. Opti probably thought his smash was good enough to at least keep him on the front foot in the point. The Italian not just defending well, but coming up with a terrific dropper as well. The Italian only picked up the sport at the age of 12. So he's only been playing badminton for 11 years. His achievements are quite impressive. He actually started out as a tennis player and then discovered badminton as part of a school project, and the rest, as they say, is history. It has been history for Italian badminton. Another hard-earned point for Opti. Closing in on the opening game now, just 4 points away. Up to now fading in the closing stages of this opening game. The Italian won mixed team gold at the 2018 Youth Olympic Games. And that was in Buenos Aires, Argentina, the Youth Olympic Games for so many youngsters, an introduction to multi-sport competition, global multi-sport competition. And most of them hope to transition to this level. Oh, that was beautiful. Up to Toti he'd won that. Well, this will make the highlight reel for sure. Brings him to game point. And closes out the opening game. It's the Italian in his first Olympic appearance, 21-8. He's in front by a game to love. Just the start he would have wanted. Opti with a lot of work to do.
But sometimes he betting it is one net. I said, you don't need good quality.
That's the best single set the Surinamese has ever produced in Olympic history by winning all of 8 points. And from the look of things, it will take something special for him to push this 23-year-old Italian in a serious way.
Yeah. He has trouble flat.
Maeda, termina que etapa maar waarschijnlijk april tot met die baan. Die verspeelt.
The Italian picking up in the second game where he left off in the first. It was Opti who jumped on to a 2-0 advantage in the opening game, and now Toti takes a 2-0 advantage at the start of the second. The Italian then went on an 8-point run in game one. Can the Surinamese do the same or something close to it in this second game? 2-1 to Toti. Great defending from Opti, but eventually loses the point. Relentless pressure coming from Giovanni Toti, not letting up. The top seed, not just in this group, but in the tournament. Shi Yuqi of China. He'd beaten Sharon Opti in the first match of the group, and he will be favorite to advance as the group winner, but Toti putting himself in a good position here if he can go on and complete this win to have a chance of advancing, if not as the group winner, but as one of the best second place. That's a marvelous shot with tremendous power, great drive. And Toti putting on quite an exhibition now. And a rather nervous looking start to the encounter, but having won the opening game, he is building in confidence, which we could have seen from the back end of that opening game. And now Sharon Opti looks in trouble, looks as if he is cramping here. And this is not good for the Caribbean man. Already under pressure from the quality that's coming from the other side of the court. And now Sharon Opti has an injury concern. Gets medical attention. Let's have a look at whether we can spot what might have happened. Sometimes just a back step. Yeah, he doesn't look as if he can continue. This is devastating for the 27-year-old. When you've worked your entire life to get to a stage like this, the last thing you want is for it to end in this way. This is an emotional moment. He is shaking his head in the negative, and that for me is a strong suggestion that he doesn't think he will be able to continue. Toti comes across to give a comforting hand, but in a situation like this, it is so difficult to handle. This is terrific sportsmanship from the Italian. He will understand how difficult this must be for the Surinamese, and they shake on it. An unfortunate end for Suriname's Sharon Opti. He shakes the hand of the umpire, and that means that's the end of the contest. Giovanni Toti wins his first ever Olympic match. The first time an Italian is competing on this stage in badminton singles. Not the way he would have wanted to win it, but he stays in contention for a spot in the round of 16. And sure enough, the 24-year-old will depart the Olympic stage. He wants to walk away, even though they've offered him assistance through the wheelchair. But having been forced to forfeit the match, and now he takes the assistance. Difficult moment for Opti of Suriname. And the crowd recognizing the disappointment of the Surinamese response with kind applause. Final score, Giovanni Toti 21-8, 4-1, Opti of Suriname having to forfeit his final group encounter. Match stats, most consecutive games won, 10 for Giovanni Toti. Just needed 1 game point to close out the opening game. Biggest lead, he led by 16 in that opening game. And of course, the biggest comeback was from 2-0 down. That was at the start of the encounter. A nervous start for the Italian, but he grew in confidence as the match went on. And the longer it went, is the more difficult it got for Opti. And eventually, an injury forcing him to forfeit.